Skip ahead a couple minutes. We'll get started in just a minute. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We made it another week. Come in, come in. We're going to get started in just a minute. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Ann. I finished my college course. I'm the first to get a college degree in my family. That is amazing, Lindsay. Congratulations. What are you going to do to celebrate? That's amazing. Good for you. I love that. Good morning, YouTube. It's a little dark on YouTube. I don't know why. It's not that dark in here, but... So anywho, welcome everybody. I hope you've had a great week. This is your weekend Tarotscope. This is where we look at the energy coming up throughout the weekend so you can use it to your advantage. Give me 1 second. Let me get my other glasses because they're a little bit more clearer. I'll be right back. One sec. Okay, there we go. These ones are better. Those other ones I use like if I'm working on the computer. I don't like too much weight on my nose. But these I can see better, so yeah. All right, so anywho, like I was saying, this is where we get together to find out the energy of the upcoming weekend so you can use it to your advantage. We're going to talk about everything and you can ask questions. This is a collective reading. But yeah, you don't even know, Lindsay, you better figure out something to do. I know you finally get to make it, Anne. I'm so excited. We've missed you. Okay, so right quick, I have an announcement to make, actually maybe two. These sessions, the weekly and weekend Tarotscope starting in June, are going to be once a week. We're going to do them on Mondays. We're going to look at the entire week, okay? The reason being is I've got so much going on with the Quantum Master Academy, my tribe, my client, like coaching clients, readings, all of that. I need to consolidate because as a self-projected projector, it is my job to provide the most impact without burning myself out. And lately I've been burning myself out by doing so much. So we're going to do these sessions 1 day a week. And then in the tribe, we're going to get into it deeper. Okay, because I really want to pour into those who are pouring into themselves. Okay, because that's what it's all about, right? You can come here every week and hear me and talk and chat and all those things, but it's not until you start really implementing this guidance and pouring into yourself that you're going to actually experience changes. Okay, so I'm going to be pouring into the tribe and I'm going to be pouring into the Quantum Master Academy. Another thing, excuse me, the Quantum Master Academy, let me tell you, it's about to get its accreditation. When that happens, you guys, from a value and business model, the monthly membership is going to go up. So if you have not gotten in, like, you are getting a freaking steal right now. Okay, I know we don't begin until January 2026, but I'm giving you the opportunity to become a founding member. Okay, the founding member gets a deep discount because you jumped in now, right? However, whenever the accreditation hits, which is going to be very soon, It's going up because you are going to have certifications that are accredited. What that means is they are nationally and sometimes internationally recognized. The company that I'm going through is going to be through multiple countries, okay? You can get insurance through being accredited. You are taken more seriously by being accredited. It's just a major boost for your professional practice, okay? So if you've been sitting on your thumbs when it comes to getting into the QMA right now, I don't say I didn't warn you, because trust me, you are going to kick yourself if you miss out, okay? I've been talking to several of the QMA people about their recent breakthrough. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. I'm glad you're here, Elizabeth. Let's see, let's make sure I'm not missing any of these comments. Okay, so do y'all understand what I'm saying? Do you get it? Because we're going to start the journey January 6th. We're having a big kickoff event January 6th, okay, for the Quantum Mastery Academy, the new one, right? And once we have that event, the guided section is closed, okay? You will not be able to get into that guided membership until probably mid 2027. Do you understand? That's 18 months from now, because I'm taking everybody that has gotten in on an 18-month journey through all of the modalities to get your certifications and to learn how to build your business, okay? So yeah. The weekly lives are just going to be on Mondays, same time, okay? Elizabeth, it is a monthly membership, so yes. Okay, so what we're going to do first, anywho, I wanted to make sure y'all got those announcements first and foremost, because you know how, like, ladies especially, you know how when you go to the store, like you're going shopping and you see something and you're like, man, like I really like that. I really like that. But you talk yourself out of it. You're like, you know what? I'm going to come back and get it later. Then you go back to get it later and it's gone. And you're like, God, like I should have done that. You know, this would have da 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 da, right? I hate when that happens. So this is why I'm warning you that if you don't jump in now, you are going to kick yourself. I'm just saying. Okay, so yeah. Thank you, Denise. Yeah, I'm working on it. So I'm working on aligning to my human design, right? I am here to guide. I spent decades learning this stuff and cultivating what I do. And so I'm passing it on to you in the most easy bite-sized chunks for you to digest and you to capitalize off of. I want you to capitalize off of everything that I've done, right? So in order to do that properly, I have to streamline things, and then I have to price it accordingly, especially if it's going to be accredited. That is a massive boost for you guys, okay? I don't think you understand, but as you get further into your business journey, you'll get it, okay? So, all right. So here we go. What we're going to do first is we're going to boost our energy through our tuning fork, okay? This is an angel frequency tuning fork. When you listen to this frequency, you automatically raise your vibration because your body naturally goes towards the vibration that is the strongest, right? So we're going to get a nice little boost. We're going to get our fairy blessing, and then we're going to start the reading for the weekend, okay? So here we go. Just breathe. There we go. Okay, now we're ready. Jamie, that was funny. Thank y'all for hiding all the comments. Like, I don't know what is coming up, but I appreciate y'all moderating the chat. Like, I know normally there's some pretty weird creepers that show up. So thank you, ladies, for moderating that for me. and allowing me to focus on what we're doing here. I appreciate all of y'all. My sound and crystal certifications are through accredited places. Good. See, yeah, it makes a huge difference. And that's what I'm saying. Like if you wanted to create your own business and you want to get insurance through the business, by having these accredited certifications, you can do that. Okay. By just claiming you're this or this or that, they're like, yeah, we're not so sure about that. Okay. So yeah. All right, here we go. This is your fairy blessing for the weekend. Fairy blessing. And y'all can, ladies that are moderating YouTube, you can mute the person. That way you don't have to just delete. I don't know if y'all are just deleting or hiding comments. You can mute them for the entire live. Just so you know, that way you don't have to keep doing it, because these trolls will keep trying, because they're trying to get attention. They're trying to get a rise out of me. It's not going to happen, obviously. So yeah, you can just mute them and it's less work for you. Yeah, you missed the tuning fork, Amy. I'm sorry. Hi there. All right, so let's get our fairy blessing. Let's see what's in store for us this weekend. I feel like it's going to be good. Right? Ooh, a blessing of a safe place in the world. We just had this recently. We went from never pulling this card to now this is the second time almost in a row that we've pulled this card, right? So when we have a blessing of a safe place in this world, this is talking about, you know, not only you creating your own safe space in this world, but also having some place or somebody to go to that you consider a safe space or a safe place. Okay. So think of the people that you interact with, like, you know, friends, family, mentors, whatever, that you feel like, I got goosebumps, that you feel like is a safe place for you to grow and expand and, you know, share your journey, but also grow in your journey. Okay. And I love it because it's number 44. So what is 4, right? 4 is that grounded, solid foundation. Okay, it is looking at what is. It is thinking, you know, thinking more logically about the situation, right? Because we all have that one person, hopefully, in our lives that will give it to you straight, right? If you don't have that person, I will be happy to be that person. I'm so used to doing this throughout my entire life. I have been the scapegoat because I speak up, right? Because I see things that are, right? So I don't mind. I will be that person that gives it to you straight. Oh yeah, see, there's my brother. He said she's that person. Yeah, I don't mind, because the reason why I give it to you straight is because it's going to help you. Right? Because I have been most likely where you are, and I have given myself all the excuses in the world. I self-sabotaged. I limited myself. I was the victim. I was all the things. And it wasn't until I started giving myself my own advice that everything started shifting. Okay? So if you need help with something, I'm happy to give it to you straight. Okay? Get into the tribe and or get into the Quantum Mastery Academy, because that is a space, like when we do a book club and things like that, you know, people will say things and I'll have to say, don't say that, because you're limiting yourself. You're doing this and this and that, right? And it's all in love, right? It's not out of judgment at all. It's because I've been there, and you have to have that mirror in front of your face. I've got my whole family in here, and here's my mom. She said, you don't want to miss out. That's right. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to use the divination book. Normally on Mondays, we use the tarot deck. Here we're going to use the tarot divination book. I wrote this book. This is human written. It is not AI written, okay? It has every card. It has a reading for every card, direct and reversed. These messages in this book are designed for you to step into your power. Talk about giving it to you straight. Just listen to the messages that I read out of this for you this weekend, and you'll get an idea of how I coach, how I read tarot and things like that, okay? So what we're going to do, there's instructions on the inside. You can find this. It's called Mystic Muses for the Modern Goddess. You can find this on Amazon, okay? I've linked it for TikTok. It's linked in my bio. For YouTube, it's linked down below, okay? Or you can just go to Amazon and search this up. So anywho, there's instructions inside, but I'll show you how to use it. You just knock on it like you would a tarot deck. What that does is it breaks up the energy, okay? Because energy likes to settle around things. It likes to just chill. Okay, so we want to break up the stagnant energy, clear it all out, and get the book ready to be used now. So what we do is we use the energy centers of our palms. Take a nice deep breath. Let it out. Because what we're doing when we're taking these deep breaths is we are slowing our energy down. We are focusing on the book and setting our intention, okay? Same thing you do with tarot. If you see all these chaotic people on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, they got music blaring in the background, kids running around, dogs barking, they're chaotic. I would never get a reading from them personally because their energy is not focused and they have no intention set, okay? So you want to set your intention for your reading. Nice deep breath. Let it out. Now let's ask the book, what is our message for today, Friday? And then you intuitively turn to a page, okay? We got the King of Pentacles. I told you it was going to be good. Now here's your reading, okay? Today you drew the King of Pentacles. If you want to treat yourself, today is the perfect day. Without overspending, you can indulge in all the pretty and finer things of life. It's all about stimulating your inner Venus energy, which is interesting because Venus just came out of its shadow period. Coincidence? No. The cards and the book, no, right? Okay. Have a spa day, get your hair done, take a long bubble bath, and eat good food. Anything that nurtures your femininity. This is also a great day to start a business, so stop holding back and hang that open sign already. So when we see the King of Pentacles show up, the King of Pentacles is all about what is going to provide value to them, right? They are business-minded, they love luxury, and they are investment-minded. So what are you investing in that is going to give you a return in value? Because the King of Pentacles always wants to know, how am I going to benefit from this, right? So for example, if you invest in the Quantum Master Academy, you benefit by getting 8 accredited certifications, which, like I said earlier, puts you up here above all the other certifications, okay? You get an ROI that is, you can charge professional prices, okay? So if you invest in something else, you know, you're always wanting to get a return out of that. So do something, and it doesn't just have to be money. It can be, like I said in here, have a spa day, take a bath, whatever it is going to give you a return for you, provide you some sort of luxury, okay? Self-care, all of that nice stuff. And the King, hang on, let me write that down. So the King is all about taking action. The Queen is about receptivity, okay? He's been showing up for you? Good, 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 good. Just this morning, the center I have my space at reached out to see if I wanted to partner. Oh, nice, Denise. Do the workshops, girl. Do it. Okay, let's check on Saturday's energy, tomorrow's energy. Deep breath. Let it out. Focus the energy, and let's turn to a page. Let's see. We got the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, you guys, it's all about the physical so far this weekend. Okay, not just money, physical. Okay, here you go. Today, which is Saturday, you drew the 3 of Pentacles. Believe it or not, goddess, you are a master of your craft. People come to you because you have specific abilities that no one else possesses, yet you most likely dismiss it all. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I'm looking at TikTok and YouTube. Stop doing that, okay? Pay attention to what you're good at today and see who comes to you for advice or help. If you want to turn this ability into money flow, then start making a plan. If you need a mentor, get one. Hi. If you need to take a course, take it. Hi. The QMA is not a course. It is a school. So yeah. So many people dream of creating a life they love to wake up to every morning. And today you have the full support of the universe to start planning that life. Okay. The Three of Pentacles is what we call the architect of tarot. So the architect is devising a plan, and they're getting expert advice because they want to do it the best way, like the fastest way. Okay. Now, learning these spiritual modalities, it's not going to be fast. I'm just letting you know, any of those ads that you see on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of that say learn tarot fast or learn this fast, that is a massive red flag. What they are doing is they are feeding to your desire to have something now. Okay. And what they're going to give you is surface level stuff. And they're going to leave you questioning how to do it all. Okay. I'm just being honest with you. I told you I give it to you straight. I can see through all this stuff, right? I know manipulation. I've experienced it. So when you're investing in your journey in a spiritual practice, it takes time. The more time you take to evolve throughout this, the more you're going to be able to have a sustainable practice and a sustainable business. Okay? Learning something fast is not what you want to do. You want to take your time and learn everything that you can. Capitalize off of other people's knowledge. Okay? Especially the tarot, because the tarot is a whole nother language, just like astrology. Astrology is even harder. Y'all think tarot is hard. Astrology is hard. Okay, there's so many nuances, and you're always growing and evolving through that practice. Okay, so it's not like you're going to go and in 6 weeks you're going to learn Spanish or French or anything like that. So why would you think that you can learn tarot or astrology or anything other than that fast? It doesn't work that way. It is manipulation. It is a sales tactic. Okay, so there you go. It takes time to absorb, and it's so worth it. Yeah. Tarot is a journey for sure. It is. Okay, let's look at Sunday's energy. Nice deep breath. Let it out. What is our message for Sunday? The Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, here's your reading. Today you drew the Knight of Wands reversed. This is for Sunday. It says, whoa there, goddess. The energy is all over the place, and it will take your power and discipline to rein it back in. So maybe you had a busy weekend. Maybe you need to take a rest, okay? It's a good idea to it's a good idea. Start over. It's a good idea to evaluate your plans for the day. What needs to be accomplished and what fun things are you trying to fit in? The unfocused energy can land you in trouble if the day gets away from you and all you've done is play. So prioritize, accomplish, and then go play. Your future self will thank you. So if you feel like your energy is scattered on Sunday, number one, prioritize rest, okay? Stop and collect your energy, right? We talked about that recently in the tribe and everything. Stop and collect your energy. And you'll be able to focus, okay? Is there anything super important that I need to get done today? If so, write it down, okay? Write yourself a little checklist because you want that reward system of being able to check it off, okay? Then you go relax and you do whatever you want after you've checked everything off. Don't overload yourself. It's Sunday. It is the day of rest, okay? Let me write that down. All right, so you can use this book for yourself every day, once a week, whatever works for you, okay? Like I said, you can find this TikTok linked in my bio, YouTube, it's linked down below in the description, or you can just go to Amazon and search up Mystic Muses for the Modern Goddess, okay? Again, this is human written, not AI written. We don't do AI stuff in spirituality, Okay, that's another thing about the Quantum Master Academy and going through and having all of this under your belt is that you cannot replace intuition and psychic abilities with AI. Many jobs are going to be replaced by AI, right? But you can't replace this. So you will always be needed. And you guys, I was doing some research in the spiritual niche, spiritual practitioner niche. I made a mistake because I thought I researched and I thought it said 21.4 billion, but no, it's like 240 something billion-dollar industry by like 2030 or 2035. We are moving into the age of spiritual practitioners. Okay, Pluto is going into Aries. This is the I am. This is revolutionary. It only happens every 248 years. So if you've been waiting your entire life to do something like this, now is the time, because like I said, you're about to ride a wave, or my QMA students are about to ride a wave into this boom of this industry. And not only can you make a massive impact for yourself and other people around you, you're also going to be financially supported in a big way. Okay? So there we go. Sunday is graduation party day. Well, just don't overdo it. What else do we need to know for this weekend? Let's see. Look at that. We have action in reverse. I'm going to read this to you and let's see how that resonates with you. Sunday was the Knight of Wands in reverse. All right. And if you're new to tarot and oracle, you do not need to memorize all of your oracle cards because they have beautiful messages in the book and you can use a lot of intuition off of the oracle cards, but you do need to memorize tarot. That's why I said tarot is like a language. It takes time to learn. So don't fall for the learn tarot fast ads, okay? All right. Action is the accelerant that ignites your desires, but when this card is reversed, you may find that something is missing in your determination or your follow-through. Perhaps you've been engaging in more wishful thinking than in any consistent effort, or perhaps you need to make some adjustments in what you're paying attention to. Create a structured plan, then make sure you take daily action. This will move you closer to your goals. Be flexible yet persistent and ever conscious of your ability to act on your own behalf. Okay? So how are you self-sabotaging? How are you just planning and never taking action to actually implement those plans? Okay? You're getting called out. That's what this is saying. All right. Like I said, there's a lot of people that talk about, oh, I want to learn from you. I want to do this and this and that. And I don't see their names as getting enrolled. And I'm like, oh, so you're just in the talking phase. Okay, that's fine. When you finally grow through that, then we'll have the experience together. But I am not here to force you to do anything. You have to be ready, right? I had to be ready when I went on my journey, so exactly what I need to hear. I have my certification exam coming next month. Oh, you got this, girl. You're doing great. Let's see, what else? Good. All right. What else do we need to know? Bone Collector. I love this card. It's such a great card. You're going to like this message. Listen. It's number 1. For me, it feels so magical. You are whole and have everything you need within. When the bone collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a version of the truth that then sets us up to behave in a certain way in the future when faced with a situation similar to the original event. What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable, or expect to be criticized. The bone collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack, and the bone collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. Okay? This is such a, the reason why I love this card is because it is such a recurring theme in just about everybody. Okay? Because you have been conditioned to believe in lack. You have been conditioned to predict your lack. Right? So you have something that you want to do today, and it's something that you know you need to do. It's going to benefit you, right? We're not talking about buying stuff off of TikTok Shop or Amazon. We're not talking about just like mindless spending. If you're wanting to invest your time, energy, and finances into something, but you're predicting in the future that you're going to be in the same place in the future that you are right now. And so you're like, well, there's no way that I'm going to be able to pay for this in the future. Well, how dare you? Because you have no idea what's going to happen in the future. Like, why are you doing that to yourself? Okay. I had to say the same thing to myself before. And when I stopped doing that, everything shifted because I opened myself up to allow my circumstances to change. And holy crap, they changed. Okay. So stop doing that to yourself. You have everything that you need to accomplish whatever it is that you're wanting to accomplish. And stop predicting a negative future. All right, let's get into the Crystal Realms deck. So many of you have bought this deck, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy for Denise and John. If you have not seen this deck yet, take a look. Look how pretty that is, you guys. It's gold, not gold, it's purple foil. I'm so used to saying gold foil. Purple foiling, metallic. And it's on the sides. Look how beautiful that is. Goes with the third eye here. And they are crystal readings. So you can find this TikTok, it's linked in my bio. YouTube, it is linked down below. Okay, you cannot find this on Amazon or anything like that. It goes directly to the link to Denise's website, which is Drazak Den. Okay, so let's see what crystal we need for this weekend. Ooh, rhodonite. Healing, soothing, compassion. Look how beautiful that is. Love it. It says, rhodonite nurtures your heart and serves as a daily reminder to put yourself first and take care of your well-being. Embrace its compassionate vibrations to calm your emotions and push your consciousness into a state of bliss. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And if you want to get deeper into that reading, you can read the book description for that, okay? So yeah, make sure you get yours. It's such a great deck because it's already connecting to my tarot. It's already connecting to my other oracle cards. Like, they're all buddies over here. I have so many. Rhodonite is your favorite? Nice. Good. So yeah, so when we're looking at nurturing the heart and having this daily reminder to put yourself first and take care of your well-being, how are you doing that? Are you actually doing that? So are you doing it through addiction to that dopamine hit? Or are you doing it through investing in your journey, investing in your health, your education, your financial health, all of that? Okay, so how are you putting yourself first instead of putting yourself last? We're so used to putting ourselves last because, we were told back in the day, oh, you're egotistical because all you care about is yourself. Well, I mean, I do need to care about myself. Yeah, I care about you too, but I do need to care about myself. Otherwise, I'm going to get myself into a bad situation, right? So, yeah, make sure you are taking care of yourself. And if you need that boost, then like I said last time, you can have this card next to you. You can have it on your desk or on your altar or on your nightstand, but you can also go get this crystal and you can get it through Denise's website as well. So follow the link, TikTok in my bio or YouTube down in the description, and you can find all of that. Oh, I love that, Dawn. Said, I had a dream. I had a dream last night. My dad came with 2 foxes and he said, I got you, kiddo. That was 100% a visitation. I love that. Anytime we see loved ones like that in a dream, yeah, visitation. Thank you for that, Denise. She said, make sure you use her link when ordering. All right, what else do we need to know this weekend? Grace, look at that. What does grace mean to you? Grace for me is about giving yourself grace for maybe not putting yourself first. Maybe, doing those dopamine hits instead of actually doing something that kind of takes you out of your comfort zone of energy into a new energy, right? Because it really does feel uncomfortable when you're going into a new phase of life. When you're going into a new vibration, it feels very uncomfortable because number one, you're not used to it, so you can't predict it, right? You're used to that old vibration, even though you hated it, you're used to it. That's why, domestic violence victims go back to relationships because they know it. They can predict it. Being out on their own and calm and coolness, and peace feels uncomfortable because they're not used to it. They can't predict it, right? Their mind goes crazy. So give yourself grace for staying in that discomfort for too long. Give yourself grace for maybe self-sabotaging. Give yourself grace for putting yourself in a box that you don't belong in, that you've outgrown, okay? And the universe is always willing to give you grace. The universe is always willing to help you with whatever it is that you need. You just have to allow it, okay? Your name means grace. Oh, I love that. I didn't know that. Let's see, what else? Let's do this one. Let's see. What else do we need to know this weekend? Come on. These like to kind of stick together. It says, where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Today's soul action. Share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. 100% true. Okay? Your story matters. I don't care how big or small you think your story is. Your story matters. This is why I share my stories all the time, because you need to understand that you can work through these things. You can move past these things, that you can learn from these things. Okay? This is why we have the blessing of a safe space. Okay? That is, tell your story to somebody, to number one, let them know that you are a safe space, that you can resonate with them. Or if you need to tell your story to somebody who you feel like is a safe space, then do that this weekend. If you don't have that space, then look at the tribe. Okay, we are all in there, all different walks of life. We've all shared many stories of our lives, and it's a supportive place. Okay, so yeah, where are you needing to, or where are you called to use your voice? Maybe you need to just have a conversation with yourself. Like, you know what? I'm so sorry that I have been limiting you. I'm so sorry that I have been doubting that your dreams can come to fruition. I'm so sorry that I haven't put you first. And then change it all. Look yourself in the mirror when you say that. Okay? I promise you're going to feel something. That's how I was drawn to Erica, and I've learned so much. Oh, thank you. You know how I was saying that I keep all of y'all's notes? I have it on they're on my website, you guys. So I have Denise's notes. I have Michelle's notes in here. I need to hang them up. I have Jamie's and Jennifer's, and I have other notes. I have screenshots of notes that or messages that you all send me. And so yeah, I appreciate that, Sandy. That's what fuels my fire, and that's what helps to keep me going, is knowing that what I'm doing is making an impact because I share my story, because I share my knowledge and experience. So yeah, thank you. Your best friend's name is Grace. I love that name. It's so pretty. This is hitting. I allow the universe to come in and guide me at this unsure time. You're welcome. All right, what else do we need to know this weekend? Let's see. Oh, duality dance. Seek balance amid the chaos and find harmony within yourself. Steady as you go. Navigate with patience and resilience, trusting in your inner strength to guide you through life's twists and turns. So I like this because this it looks like a puppet to me, you know. Obviously it looks like a freaky, scary clown, but it looks like a puppet, right? And that to me symbolizes our programming, you know, for lack and do this, do that. And it's everywhere. It's in social media, it's on TV, it's in everything we read, it's all over the place, the programming to keep you just focused here, to keep you the puppet, okay? So this is telling you that you have the ability to cut those strings. You have the ability to go against the grain and to do things differently. Because, you know, right now we have so much talk about like inflation and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I've risen above that. I mean, I still see it, right? But I know and I trust that the universe will always provide for me, and it does. And that's what you're going to learn throughout the year and a half together that we're going to experience in the Quantum Master Academy. That's what my QMA students now are going to be going through as we finish out the year together. Okay? You're going to be able to shift past that lack mentality. Okay? And then you're going to turn around and help somebody else. All right, let's see what else we need to know. Let's get from the Kipper deck. Yeah, see, Michelle and Jennifer, I keep all y'all's notes. I'm sentimental like that. Like, I keep all the things. All right, what else do we need to know? Oh, we have courthouse. Okay. So this is telling you, I like this card because this is telling you that whatever you need help with, help is available. There is somebody willing to stand up for you. There is somebody willing to guide you, okay, in places that you don't know where you're going, right? If you're also dealing with legal matters this weekend, or well, today, it wouldn't be this weekend really, it looks like you're going to be okay. Okay. Now, this is a collective reading, so, but this is talking about, you know, somebody is there to help you. Somebody is there to guide you and give you the proper advice for you to get to a place where everything works out for you. Okay. I like that. All right. Let's see. Let's use the money deck right quick. You keep getting the Justice card? Interesting. What is our money message for this weekend? What is our money message this weekend? What do we need to know? Oh, we have unreliable. Look at that. It's like hope and fear. There's 3 ways to resonate. We're going to talk about this, okay? There is some confusion regarding money. What are you unsure about when it comes to your finances? Again, are you predicting a negative future? Number 2, people are not following through on their promises and not paying on time. What situations are you in right now to where you feel like you're not getting the return, and how can you shift that without like going to that person and demanding it? How can you shift it within yourself, and then you shift it within the universe? Okay. I've helped many people do this because they're like, I just don't know where it's going to come from and this and this and that. And I'm like, stop. It will happen. Shift your thoughts, shift your energy. I'm holding space for you. This will happen. And boom, it does. Okay. Number 3, expected money may not materialize. Why? Why? Because self-sabotage, because lack, right? We have this action in reverse. We have the bone collector telling you, whoops, that there is a lot of self-doubt happening. Okay. You can change this. But you have to hold space for yourself. You have to hold that vision. If you can't do it for yourself, then you need to get somebody that can do it for you. Or do it with you, not for you, because you do have to learn how to do it yourself. But get somebody that is going to call you out, right? That's blessing of the safe space. The person that's going to give it to you straight. The person that's going to be like, snap out of this behavior, knock it off. You're predicting a negative future. You're already doom and glooming yourself. Knock it off, shift it. And then you'll see the shift. Okay. I literally have seen it many times with my clients and my students. It happens. Okay. Jennifer does that for me. Good. Let's see what else. Let's do this one. No, let's do this one. My spirit animal. You're ready for the shift? Good. Are you in the Quantum Master Academy yet? People is me. I love that. Hey, awareness is key. That's the first step. All right. What is our animal spirit for the weekend? Oh, we got personal choice again. Very interesting. It says, don't do this if you're driving, okay? Do it at another time. It says, close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What animal first comes to your mind? Write it down. What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. So like for Dawn had a vision of 2 foxes. Foxes are intelligent, they are resilient, they are adaptable, and it's double the message. Okay, so whatever animal came to your mind right when I said that, that's your spirit animal for the weekend, and you can use that energy to I don't know why I hit that. Anyways, you can use those strengths this weekend to help you through. Okay, you got blue jays, roadrunner, a lion, nice, dolphin. I love dolphins. So I wonder if cow is in there. Well, there might be one in here. I just haven't pulled it yet. I'm not sure, honestly. Let's do this one. You got a panda, you got a bunny, a wolf. I like that. Black cat. Oh, nice. You got a hawk and a tiger. Awesome. I also think my dad is telling me to talk to him more, as he is always with me. Oh, 100%. 100%. Always with you. Okay? And definitely, if you need help or guidance or just want to chat, talk to him. Vibration is still here. We just can't see them. You got a hawk too, Lucy? Nice. All right. What else do we need to know? Fire, spirit, energy. Interesting, because we have 17 and we have 17 here. And look at the colors. And look at the duality in the picture, in the image. Can you all see that, YouTube? So there's a big focus on this duality, right? And this is telling you that you have the ability, like fire is creation or destruction. You decide. Right? We use fire to, alchemize things, to create things, but we also use fire to destroy them. So this is talking about you have this energy to create or destroy this weekend. What is it that you want? It's all about being in that balanced energy and deciding, okay? Because 17, 1 is the self, 1 is creation. 7 is that highly spiritual number, right? So it's like you already know what you need to do. And when we bring it together, when you start acting on that, when we bring it together, it is 8. 8 is that karmic energy. So you're setting something in motion and you receive the return. Okay? There is no cow in the deck? Oh, okay. Interesting. They're like, yeah, we're good. Yeah, destroy something old to create something new. I like that. Now we'll use this and then we'll get to the rebel. So many animals, so many types of people. Yeah, for sure. It's interesting. All right, let me move this out of the way. All right. This is called the Truth deck. I like it because I used to describe it as, it's like your bestie saying, hey, kind of like me, like I'll call you out. Kind of like the Rebel deck, but nicer. Let's see. What is it that we need to know this weekend? There you go. Number 16, imbalanced. Is that a coincidence? No. So we have 16 and then we have 17. So it's like we fall back to that place of being imbalanced. That's what I was saying earlier about like the vibration that you're used to. Even though you hate it, you always go back to that, right? Because that's an imbalance. You're comfortable in your discomfort. You're comfortable in the chaos, right? Even though you don't like it. You really don't, right? You want something different. You want something new, but you're not doing anything about it. You're just going through gosh, you guys, it is already halfway through May. Time is going by so freaking fast. It will pass you by if you don't start taking leaps, okay? Oops. Did you miss the money deck? Yeah, it was unreliable. So there was a lot of question on, you know, are you blocking your money? What's going on? How can you shift the whole situation? All right, so this is the Rebel deck. If you are easily offended, it's time to scroll away. Who's eating fast food? I just smelled it. But I don't know what it is, but it's distinct fast food. I don't know if it's somebody currently watching or maybe somebody that's watching in the future. You made mac and cheese? I don't think it was that. It smelled more like kind of like McDonald's type of stuff. But I don't know if it's like breakfast or lunch. It came to me quickly. I mean, it could have been the mac and cheese, but it smelled more like I was actually in the fast food place. You just placed your order through text? Oh my God. What did you order, Tanya? And a sprayed Febreze? No, it wasn't that. I was talking about baking chicken for my boy. Burger King. There you go, Tanya. See? Stuff happens all the time. That is hilarious. Yeah. Here's your Rebel message. Put the fucking phone down. Oh. Put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. I mean, hello. The blessing for this weekend, right? Go share your story. Go talk to somebody. Go interact. Okay? And put the fucking phone down and stop ordering Burger King. I hit send right before you said that. That is so funny. See, you can't hide from me. You can't hide anything from me. Oh, man. I love it. I love it. The Rebel deck knows. Oh. Whoops, hang on. I got to verify myself. Oh, good. It's a normal puzzle piece now. Oh, come on. There we go. I just come into your room and on my way back to McDonald's. Uh-oh. Or on your way to McDonald's. Uh-oh. See? I caught you all. Bye, Anne. I caught you all. That is so funny. Okay, you guys. So, like I said, make sure if you've been sitting on your thumbs about getting into the Quantum Master Academy, make sure you do it quickly. I would say as soon as possible, because once the accreditation hits, it's jumping up. Okay, I'm just being honest with you because I you know, one part of me wants to, you know, oh, you know, well, I'll keep it low cost, whatever, so everybody can get in, blah, blah, blah. But that's not helping you. Okay, I'm giving you 8 accredited certifications here. Okay, or up to 8. I'm gonna try to get them all in there, but especially tarot and metaphysics and all that, it's gonna be accredited. I'm trying to get the whole academy accredited. So once that hits, it's changing, and you're gonna be so mad at yourself if you haven't gotten in. I'm just being honest with you. Okay, so you can take advantage of my bleeding heart before my business mind takes over. Okay, because I have been studying this stuff for decades. I'm breaking it down for you. I'm teaching you exactly what you can do to create your own 6-figure life and make a massive impact. It's not just about money, but let's be real. We need money to survive, right? I do this daily. This is my life. I've created an amazing life. Like I can go, my son, he's having like AP exams. So I could go take him to school early in the morning and I could go pick him up. I'll be picking him up around noon or probably shortly after I get off this live, and it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. And, you know, I can do whatever I want to. We're going to Kansas City later this month. Okay, fine. No problem for me. You can do the same thing. Okay, I'll teach you how to be in alignment. I'll teach you all these practices that you can turn around and use, and you get a massive ROI. Okay, just being honest. You will kick yourself if you wait. All right, so I love you all. I will see you back here Monday morning, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you need anything else, everything for TikTok is linked in my bio. Everything for YouTube is linked in the description, okay? Love you all. Mwah! And I will see you Monday morning.